know. I didn't even remember I wrote that. That's really my dream. It's a nice dream. So let's talk about something else. There is this girl that I know, and her name is Talia Lehman. You know, she's 10. She's living in Iowa, in a little town, and she's there, sits in her couch, and she's watching television. And it's 6 o'clock p.m., and she's watching the news, and she's watching a clip of the city of New Orleans after the Katrina hurricane. And she's overwhelmed by what she sees, and she decides she must do something, but she's 10. She's 10 years old. She doesn't have a credit card. She doesn't have a driving license either. So she decides to collect her friends in the area, and they do some kind of fundraising action in Halloween. They go door to door with the masks and the candies, and they ask for the money, but the money is not for them. The money is for the city of New Orleans. And the action captured the attention of the media. And she is invited to speak in a program, in a morning program at NBC called Today. She goes to Today, she explains her plans, and she collects $10 million for the cities of New Orleans. So, strong for this success and confident in herself, she decides, and she's now 11, to do something more. And she creates a platform in the internet called randomkid.org, where every kid can become a social entrepreneur. In that page, 12 million kids, small kids, in 20 countries in the world are collaborating in things like building a school in Cambodia, helping build an hospital, pay a pump of water, creating medical care where this doesn't exist, and many other things. Now she's 16. She has been an entrepreneur, a social entrepreneur for the last 6 years, and she's with us. Now, let's go back to Spain. Let's go to Zaragoza. Alejandro, a very young man, for the last 10 years in his platform called Ilógica, he's helping children in distress, and he's with us. Burgos, Simón Menéndez. He has created a foundation, very young man. He has created a foundation called Asociación Hechos. From there, he helps kids, immigrant kids, that came from Africa, probably by themselves, to learn a profession, to learn to be citizens. And he is with us. Íñigo Blanco from Bilbao, he's a designer, he loves design. He's a very young designer, so he thinks design is a tool for social improvement, design thinking for social improvement, and he is with us. Wahan, a girl, a Moroccan girl, 17 years old. She now lives in the Hospitalet, and she's helping Hospitalet to become a change maker city, and she is with us. So who are these boys and girls? Who are these kids? Are they, you know, special? Are they geniuses at school? Are they from rich families or special areas? Who are they? Are heroes? No, they aren't. If you know them, you discover that, which is impressive. They aren't. They are normal people. They are normal people, normal kids, but with a passion, with a passion. And then all of them, they've come in contact with some context of need, suffering, or despair. This is what we believe. We believe that everyone, normal people, can be a change maker if they're able to find the confidence to start things. This is why I didn't show any picture of them, so it's easy for you to see yourself in these stories, or your daughters. So what do? What's our idea worth spreading? We go around the world, in 70 countries. We look at these young people. We look for them. under the stones. Then we give them advice with their projects. And we give them seed money. And we give them a network in order for them to feel the confidence and, if possible, succeed. Because, you know, so they can start their social organization as soon as possible. Because research proves that when you are an entrepreneur while you're young, you will always be an entrepreneur. Especially when you're around 12, when you start to be the person, a person yourself. When you start when you're little, and you have your little project, and you have something you are really responsible for, it doesn't matter how small it is, you will be an entrepreneur forever. And this is what we want. We want a future where more people will start their own things. And for these young people to exceed to role models and inspirations, accessible inspiration, we have created a community of 3,000 senior social entrepreneurs all around the world for the last 30 years in 70 countries. The Ashoka Fellows. And who are they? Innovators who have changed the rule of the game in the social forever in many fields. And who are they? Heroes? No. They are normal people, but with a passion. With a passion. And they've come in contact with problems and suffering. And their passion was to create a solution. But they are normal people. And you know, 21 of them are Spanish. And they are normal people. They are there. You can meet them and learn from there how they've changed rules in education, in banking, in nutrition, in many things. And they're really normal people. Everyone can be a change maker. This is what we believe. So, if you have a young person you care about, please do push them to start something. Do push them to observe the environment. Do push them to desire to create a solution. Because you see, we don't desire anymore because we have everything. We have everything, so we don't desire anymore. We don't feel needs, strong needs. We need to learn to desire again. We need to learn to desire and to feel passions again. We, our children. Tennessee Williams said, desire is the contrary of death, which is true if you think about it. So let's go with life. Let's go with desire. Let's try to transform this indignation, which I love, these camps, these tents. Let's try to transform that great energy in an action, you know. Ashoka was an emperor, an Indian emperor. He ruled in India 300 years before Christ, and he was a pacifist. He was a social innovator. He did a lot of schools and hospitals and temples. And in Sanskrit, the word Ashoka means the active lack of sadness, where active is the word that I mostly like. Thank you very much.